We both got owl.
I know that, and that means three altogether. Okay, well, as I'm looking at owl right now, owl is not really an owl.
Uh-oh.
It is a symbol. Owl is really an ET. Okay, it is about the way we look at things. How are we looking at the world now? Like I'm a little panicky today. Al is showing me, first of all, tune up, like get your vibration up. I feel like it's like, come on, girl, you can do this. That's some of the message, but
Yeah.
also it's how we look at it. Are we going to look pessimistic or are we going to look optimistic?
Yeah. And we are recording. Hello, Kim.
Hi, Danny. Great to see you again.
Good to see you too. It's been a long, long time.
That's right. Well, you're on the road so much,
I am.
different lands in your van, and it's how fun is that? I'm assuming you're going in your van.
Yeah. Different lands in my van. That's
Uh-huh.
good. Yeah.
Right, right.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
I was hoping that you could give us a little hopium.
Opium.
Hopium, yeah.
I probably could.
Oh, but you won't.
You got to pay me for
Well, oh well, another day, sorry.
it.
But
Okay.
yeah, um,
I was
I,
hoping you could give me some hopium.
I will do my best to do that.
Do I have to pay
I
you?
no, because
See, now I feel bad about like
yeah, you
charging
should.
everybody for hopium.
You can't sell it. You cannot bottle it up. But what I notice is, and I see it on people's chats and in the community, and how people are quite down. And for me, even today, I'm like, I could cry right now, Danny. I don't know what it is. Every little thing, I'm like, oh no. Oh, and not another sad story. Oh no. What? It's like everywhere. And
Yeah.
so how do we bounce up from that? That's to mhm.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I see, I feel that, I see that too, and it's, um, we, I just feel like we are in such a huge adjustment phase that
Yes.
it's really stripping us of everything that we thought was normal, everything that we thought was there for our safety and um, for goodness, if that
Yeah.
makes sense. I mean, I look at what Kegset did by limiting religions in the army, and I'm like, what? How can you? What? I mean, it's like it doesn't make any sense. So it feels
Right.
like as we are just stripping everything down and we're becoming more raw, more exposed,
Yes.
that we
Yes.
get to rebuild this to a whole new place.
Right.
So, yeah.
I notice also memories. I haven't thought about stuff for years, and it's rising up to the surface. I
Mm,
don't hang on to it or anything, but I notice it. And I hear other people saying the same thing. They're thinking about stuff when they were 7 years old or whatever, like, or 10 or what, like, but somehow, and these time converging of the timelines. And which timeline are we on? Are we on the 3D timeline, three density, fourth density, or moving into spirit only, which is the fifth density?
yeah.
Which, like we don't. Oh my gosh, I don't. Huh, that's how I feel today. That's what that's.
Yeah. And I think too that I think it's a combination because for us, as we drop into meditation and do some journey work, however we call that, get into the silence, we're
Yes,
stepping into that fifth density realm. And
yes,
whether we step fully into it or just stick our toes into it, it's it's kind of shaking us up a little bit, stirring us up, going, hey, get ready
Yeah.
for like letting go of the polarities of right and wrong. Because this morning I was thinking how good all this is going to be for us. And I go, yeah, but what about now? Yeah, but no, you have to wait a little longer and then see what comes out of all this stuff. And
Right.
I was kind of excited, but then again, I took a big batch of hopium this morning.
I need a little more of that. I only got had my 1 cup of coffee. I need a little boost.
Yeah,
Put some of that in there. Um, yeah, but I do think, and I hear this over and over and over from my guiding team, who are the multiples that they are, um, that we still need to find the joy now.
yes, yes,
We
yes,
have to, and it's like turning off that external world and finding it inside. And I know we hear it all the time, everybody says it, but it's practice, 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 and intention and focus and intention to do that. And I was thinking today, how do we even, I mean, part of the thing is we connect to our team. That's
yeah,
important.
yeah,
And how do we do that? Focus and intention, sitting. You got to be still for a minute to connect with them
yeah,
before.
absolutely, yeah.
Yeah,
And there's a when you look at everybody in as like I just got done listening to this channeling seminar, and so you had all these different channelers,
yeah,
and they all started relatively the same way, and it was them being very nervous, them saying, am I just making all this stuff up? And I'm going, wait a minute, you guys have been doing this for 15, 20, 30 years, and you're still saying, am I making all this up? I could be.
hmm,
And I'm like, well, yeah, but it's fun. I mean, it
yeah,
drops us into a really
yeah.
energetic, fun place.
Hmm,
But
hmm.
they also start out with dropping into their breath and getting into that silence. So, and
It's,
that's so hard with the external world.
I know. And everything's speeding up. And we feel, at least me, oh, look what's happened in the world, and we got to catch up. Like about, instead of it being one thing a day, now it's 20 or more
Or
a
more.
day. And what's ever even below, and which side do you listen to? Is it true or not true? I mean, really, it is hard to know what's reality, but we
Correct.
only know it from inside. That's how
Correct. Yeah. 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 And um that is even being challenged by certain people, and they say, oh, well, you're just being too compassionate to the, and I was like, wow, how can you be too compassionate? But oh, you're thinking, what is truth for me in my heart? And they make fun of that. And it's like, what are you basing your truth on if you're not coming from your heart space? So
that's right.
yeah,
You can make stuff up in your mind all day long and it's not going to be right. You, 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 you
I've
know,
noticed that. I work on that all the time. It's up in my mind and I go, dang, that's not right.
right. Because when you ask that, like when you sit with your team, and if we're always asking a question, well, we're asking a question that puts us in our mind when we ask a question. So then you're not sure what you're getting because if you're asking too much talking, then you don't know. So if you listen more of the list, put your listening ears on.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah. So I went into on my, what did you call it? Van. I can't remember.
Charming?
No, when
No.
I was driving around in my
Oh,
van,
your van, lands with the van?
lands with,
Van over the lands?
yeah, van over the. I don't know. It was a good one. I'll have to go back and listen to it. But I went into Hopi Land, and when I was doing this petroglyph tour, um, one of the people was just asking and talking too much in the group. And the the person that was explaining the petroglyphs, I could tell that he got a little irritated, and it was very short. And he goes, "You need to listen more." And it was so powerful. And just that, you need to listen more. And I'm like, oh. And then he asked me if I had any questions. And I go, I'm not talking. I go, yeah, I
I
have a
listen.
lot. Answer them. I'll listen. So it's
Yes.
so true that when we drop into that quiet space to listen, not so much ask questions, just they'll they got things to say.
Right. And even if there's not words that you hear with your heart ears, it's still the feeling of the presence. And that's how you know your team is there. I get this question all the time. I want to know my guides. Am I alone or are they around or, and so as I was saying a few minutes ago, when I've been doing a reading for somebody, the team is way bigger than it used to be for some reason. I have no idea why, and more expansive and very present and so much easier to bring information and actually much more like, okay, maybe there is that Native American guy. Oh, and then there's the mermaid. Oh, and then there's the dragon or the fairy. I mean, like that's so varied. The
Yeah.
team's so varied, and they all want to contribute. And I think I remember my friend Allison Gannon, who she's in
Yes.
spirit world now. She
Yeah.
said every morning, one of the ways she got connected with her team was just say good morning, and maybe she'd say their names or whatever. But that it was just a simple thing, good morning to your team or good night to your team, just to recognize or thank you. And just a thank you, and not expecting anything, just knowing that they're there. They are always there. We're never alone. The days, remember, we used to always say diet and exercise. People still say, how can you be healthy? Is diet and exercise. Okay, avocados, almond milk, whatever, almonds. You know what they say, 8 hours of sleep. But I think now it's meditation. It has to be in that, it has to be added, or sitting, or whatever you want to call it. The
Yeah.
stillness, sitting in the stillness.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I agree. And is that for us, just us in this community, us woo-woo people? But it feels like there are more people in the business world as well that are dropping into that space too. Um,
Right.
maybe not, maybe, I mean, certainly not all, but a lot of people I know are.
Yeah.
So they're dropping into that. So there's a huge shift going on,
Uh-huh.
and in the silence that is,
Silence.
a lot of times we think, oh, change needs to be big and loud and tear this down and bring it up. But I think the change is in the silence. So when
Yeah.
you do readings, what's your favorite type of reading that you like to get?
Well, I actually like to have no questions. I actually like just to see where spirit wants to lead. That's what I prefer that. But sometimes, I mean, really, people do usually have an agenda. They don't come because they're having a good day. Normally. They want to share their good day. Normally there's issues. Normally, although lately though, I have some people are like, I'm getting better. I've got this going. I got my EMFs are better or whatever. But so I always though start with the beginning opening of the spirit team.
Yeah,
I mean, pretty much always. Well, I check in, psychically, then I go to this team. And now lately it's like I said earlier, I sometimes have a hard time. I don't want to leave that space of the spirit team. I could just stay there,
yeah,
for the whole time. Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Mhm.
Uh-huh, uh-huh.
I know
So,
that
yeah.
my team is has gotten bigger.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Or just your awareness, perhaps, right? Do you think?
No, I'm paying more and more for them to come in. So
You pay
I
for them.
you want to hang out with me without being paid? No, come on, they're gone. Show me the green, Danny. So yeah, it's more. I think it's more of an awareness that because I I sense that there are way more out there than
Yeah.
than I am working with, and they're just like going, yeah, you're not ready, or we're going to come in to assist in this time space. I didn't want to say challenge or anything because it's just my not being aware of the path or something. But
Yeah.
anyway, it's yeah, we're going to assist you in this time section,
Uh-huh.
in this
Uh-huh.
section,
Yeah.
and
Uh,
some
yeah.
and some fade out a little bit, but they're just
Mhm.
still in the background.
That's right. That's
Yeah.
right. As you're talking, Danny, I feel so many water spirits with you. It's like, okay, I know water is usually, it's still not floating up here. Water is usually down here. But all the water, I mean, all kind, honestly, I can't see through the water. There's so many, whether it's the jellyfish or the whales or the dolphins or the fish, uh, barracudas. I don't know. I just see so many as your team. That's just the water team. You've got the air team. You've got the fire. I mean, wow. The
Yeah,
water though.
the water team. Interesting.
Yes.
Yeah. Because last Sunday I did a reading on whale
You did? Oh,
messages
I
of
didn't see
whale.
it. Oh my gosh, I'm going to look at that.
You can eat, of course.
I know I have been, well, I'll tell you later, but not up with it. Not up with things.
Yeah, there's so many people are dropping out of the YouTube news cycle, which I
That's right.
think is good. Even though egoically, is that a word? Egoically,
I think so. Yes.
it up. Um, it was, it's like, hey, what's going on? Why are numbers dropping? It drives me nuts even looking at them. But it's just too much, as you said in the beginning. It used to be, oh, there's one piece of news. Now it's 20 or 30 a day that are hugely important.
That's right. I know.
And I am so thankful that there are some people that are in power that are standing up and saying, oh, hell no, this can't keep going on.
Uh-huh.
And I go, thank you, because I don't think that I would be able to do that. Even though I
Hmm.
try in my small way, but these people are standing up and doing it. So
Amazing. I know. I just I'm so thankful for everybody here, everybody on earth who's working for the light
yeah,
and bringing in the righteous. I don't know, righteous isn't the right word, but we all. But I don't know if I signed up for this, Danny. I think this is a total mistake that I'm here, that I'm even here. I mean, I actually think I was supposed to come in 100 years later. Accidentally, I came too soon, I think.
Kimmy, what are we gonna do with you?
I don't know. I would prefer that. I want to go 100. I think 100 years from now, it's going to be way different. Well,
So when you said that, obviously my inner voice is screaming, no, because you're setting up for that 100 years right now,
okay. I see.
right?
Oh,
So,
yeah.
I mean, if you're 100 years up, you wouldn't have the lessons and the knowledge that you're getting right now.
It's okay. I don't have to, I can't I'm sure I can just start kindergarten level in 100 years. This is a time. This is
You
it.
just want to jump to college. And like,
Yeah,
can you imagine being, little Kimmy and this big and
yeah,
going to college, and all the
right.
college kids are looking at you going, what are you doing here? And you're like just sucking your thumb. No, that's not right. You were supposed to be here. All your
Okay, I know.
classes that you're doing, what class are you doing now?
What class am I teaching? Well,
Yeah.
June, I'm not teaching. Well, Thursday, I'm going to host a free psychic development circle if anybody wants to join. And then Monday, I'm doing a mediumship development circle. And then I'm going to do some, actually what I want to do, because this whole thing about the soul and the spirit, and I haven't put it together yet, but I think sometime in July, maybe mid-July, I want to do soul to soul, like working with this on the soul level, even looking
Yeah.
at the future, the past, or just working with the souls, each
Yeah.
other's souls, you know what I mean?
Yeah. 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 See,
Um,
and that's why you're here. That's why you're here.
we just finished animal, like a variety of animal class, and it was all over the place, but it was fine. It was good.
And it being all over the place. I mean, that's what animals do. They're all over the place.
They're so wide, you know.
Yeah.
Amazing. We don't give them enough credit. Well, I in my meditation today, I did get a couple animals. And I was kind of surprised. I'm like, oh, there's zebra. Just showed up right there. Well, it's kind of hard to miss a zebra. I mean, they've got the black and the white stripes. It's either, I mean, there's no other animal like it. It's a
I
zebra.
thought they were white and black.
Okay,
So,
white or yeah, it can go
oh.
either way. Depends on some of them are white with the black stripe or black with the white stripe.
Okay. Okay.
Actually, I do think there's two different varieties that way. But um, anyway, so I just thought, why zebra? And it reminded me about illusion. Because zebra, oh, I'm getting chills on this. Okay, the world is really an illusion. It's not reality out here in our three density life. That's and things move. Okay, when you have the herd of zebras and you've got one, you almost can't tell the beginning of one to the end of the other. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? They're in group and they do it on purpose to trick us in a way. It's an illusion. But I feel like again, this is why, what we're seeing here is an illusion. So that's what I was taking from it. But the illusion also, you got the one zebra or you got the group of the zebras. And if you think about where we are in the world, okay, there's you, me, but we know we're actually a group as well.
Yeah.
And we're also unity. We can be the single or we can be the unity. And I do think as we open up our heart, we become more unified. And as
Mm-hmm.
I say that, I don't know why I'm getting frog. All of a sudden, frog is coming into my awareness oh, you've got a little froggy?
No, I do,
Oh,
but I don't know where it is.
oh, the frog is coming into my awareness. I honestly, Danny, why is frog coming in? It's a cleansing. It's about cleansing and a renewal. Ooh, that's not, so this is, I think, part of where we are too.
Yeah.
Learning, we're having to learn a new way, releasing the cleansing of the old, coming into the new.
Yeah.
Okay, now, then I also saw owl. And owl to me, the idea about owl is don't look with your eyes. We think of owls, wise, the wise teacher, but it was the idea of what we're seeing here, because you put the owl and the zebra together. Well, you can't look with your eyes, you got to look with your heart
Okay.
or feel with your heart. Now I know owls have that echolocation, but it's just something about, well, we can have an echolocation in our heart even, right? To
Yeah.
feel what's right, to feel what's not right.
Yeah. Yeah. An echolocation with your heart. I like that. So last night I got owl too, which
Amazing.
is which is there. I've been feeling kind of stuck in my in my stillness, like I can't
Mhm.
get there. And
Mhm.
recently that has like the lids popped off of it. It's like, okay, drop into space. And I go, oh, thank you. It's easier. Thank you. Thank you. And um, so last night, um, I'm like half asleep. It's like 2 or 3 in the morning. And I sense something in the room and I kind of look at it and it's 2 owls. And I go, oh, very cool. Then I went back to sleep. Or I can't remember.
2 owls, but there's something about the significance of two here.
Because they had 4 eyes and their eyes were big. Well, they didn't have 4 eyes, but the
Yeah,
4 eyes were
two,
big.
two apiece. Yeah.
Yeah. And it was like this, it was like, this partnership ish thing, maybe
Uh,
mother chick or something. I don't know. But
yeah.
it was interesting. They were just looking at me. Like,
Nice.
yeah.
Nice. Wow. So Al, you know what I dreamed about last night? I wish I can't even believe I did this. Maybe this is why I woke up in a panic. It was so please take this with don't this doesn't mean I'm not prophesizing anything, but I felt like the stock market crashed. And
Oh,
I saw people scrambling and running in the streets and all panicky. But it was more than the stock market. It was like everything, like the buildings were even crumbling. So I think this was just a bad dream.
yeah. Let's hope.
I know. So
It's
isn't it?
crashing, stock market crash. But there is, you know, there is something in that too. So as we are dropping into becoming aware of our stewardship of this star planet that we are on, we're all star beings. We all have that star um, DNA inside of us, and we're not really paying attention to Mother Earth. And all we're doing is taking and drilling and sucking, and that needs to shift. And so if it's the stock market that shifts, so going back to this whole thing, this whole new awareness that we're going through, are we going to get back to a more simple life where we don't need a new iPhone every time it comes out, where we don't need Ozempic to look better? I mean, can't we just be who we are? I think we're going back to a simpler time
I
that,
do too.
that is going to be better for the earth, where we don't have to use so much oil
Yeah.
and
Right.
probably eliminate oil
Right.
altogether, eliminate coal altogether.
Yes. Yes.
And so,
Right.
there is that crumbling of a system in the stock market is just so propped up now with AI, and it's become kind of grotesque, especially when you think of the IPO that Tesla is doing and SpaceX. It's like it's just disgusting to me. I go, it used to be an innovative kind of cool company, and now I look at it and I go, you're putting way too much pollution in the sky with the rockets.
Hmm. Hmm.
Oh, but I'm saving pollution with electric cars.
Oh.
Yeah, probably not.
Hmm.
Because how are you getting electricity to charge the cars? A lot of it is through coal plants and nuclear
Yeah.
power. So yeah, I think that there is a big shift coming, and whether it is a crash, how we interpret the crash
Right.
is going to be key. Because are we,
Exactly.
yeah, is it a crash or is it just an adjustment?
A change. Yeah, big change.
Yeah.
I know. But I woke up, oh my God, what was I just watching right before bed? I thought, oh, I must watch something to bring that on. Ah.
That was a bit of hopium. Thank you, Kim. Thank you for bringing
So
stock market crash, the economy crash, buildings falling down.
people running, they've got their suitcase in their hand, they've got their briefcase. Like, where do I go now? Buildings are crumbling. That's kind of what it looked like. It's like, oh
Well,
my God.
yeah, yeah. And it's like, well, welcome to what we are doing in the Middle East. Welcome to what we're doing in Ukraine and Russia. I mean, all these societies, how how do it boggles my mind that we're going, oh yeah, we're going to rebuild.
Uh,
I don't know. It
well,
just feels like it needs to crumble and then we get to rebuild.
yeah, it's like the dinosaur people and the dinosaur ideas and mentality. I do feel like those, just like the extinction of the dinosaurs. I mean, they're probably on some other different Earth, but I think that is going to go extinct. It's a
Mhm.
dinosaur way of thinking. So, but
Yeah.
I don't know when. You know, the thing is, I don't know when. I do feel, well, not that you didn't ask me, but tw I'm offering it.
But I'll
I'm
tell you
offering.
anyway.
Don't you hate that? Well, yeah, yeah, yeah. You know, my grandfather, who's in spirit, the other day he came in and he said something. It was just profound, just like what we were talking about. He said, listen more. He said, like, because my son just had a baby, and so instead of me coming in like, oh, let me tell you how to be a parent, even though it's so hard not to say anything, he said, listen, just listen. People don't feel heard.
Yeah.
And that's like medicine in itself, just listening.
Yes. 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 Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. And
Right,
I
right.
don't
But
know if I got that message today or yesterday, um, but or I'm just getting it right now again, because the timelines are shifting so much. I go, was that yesterday, 2 days ago? And I go, is that just me losing my mind, getting old, getting senile? Maybe, but listen more.
listen more. I know. And it takes that again, we go back to that stillness to do that. Um, but I do feel 2027, that again, you didn't ask me, but I feel 27, we start rising up like whatever we're crumbling in 2026, it seems to be lifting the rubble in 2027. That's how I actually see it.
Mm,
Layers of rubble being lifted,
yeah,
starting. Yeah.
I heard you. I listened. I think because I'm full of hopium, I think that we are lifting the rubble now,
Okay.
and it's
Okay.
heavy. And
Yeah.
our walking through just the rubble and going, what do we save? What do we get rid of? But I know what you're saying with, and I feel that too, that it's going to be a lot easier in 2027.
Right. I
You know,
think so.
it's like, okay, we're not taking everything. We're taking, because we can't, right, from the rubble, because some of it's just gone. But we are taking
Yeah.
a picture, we're taking an idea, and we're gonna rebuild. We're gonna
Yeah.
start. Yeah.
Maybe we just put it in our memory banks. You know how when you're clearing out a house and they say, "Oh, well, just take a photo of that picture, or just take a picture of whatever it is," but you can give away the vase. Just take a
Yeah.
picture of it, so you want to downsize.
Yeah.
Maybe it's kind of like that.
How often do we think, oh, I really want to hang on to this? And then
Yes.
Yeah.
You don't even want to know. I've got boxes in my garage. Five, no,
I want to
six.
know. I do want to know.
6 years I haven't opened them.
What's in them.
They must not be that important. I actually think it's mostly books.
We should, I just should on you. We should have a video, a box opening video.
Okay.
And then you can offer people all of your metaphysical books because I bet you got some good ones.
Uh-huh. Right. And I've given a lot away already, but
You have
I'm pretty
six
sure
more
that
boxes to give away
I do. There's about six. How do you know that? There is six.
because you told me. You just said
Oh, I
six
did?
in a
Okay.
different time stream.
Okay. But there's other stuff out there too, but I'm pretty sure there's six book boxes.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Before we're
Yeah.
going to have to wrap up a little bit,
Yes.
but I do want to talk briefly. So you're still doing readings,
Uh-huh.
you're still doing classes. So
Uh-huh.
we should have mentioned this in the beginning. Maybe I'll splice it in the beginning, but still doing readings, still doing classes, and you're writing a book,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
at the editors.
It is. Now, actually, it's my turn right now. So the editor got it last week. Gave it back to me. Well, actually, she gave it back to me Friday. I'm working on it now to revise the editing. So it's in it. Did you know that there's like four stages? So it's in the structural stage. In other words, does this chapter need to go here? Da, 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 to know this is no good. Take that out. Add more here. That's kind of where the phase is right now.
Yeah.
And she's a great. I'm so glad to have her because she understands death and dying. Now, death and dying sounds very down, and we wanted to be about hopium, but the idea is, when you're at the veil and what you see at the veil. And so that's really what it's about, basically. I mean, there's some ordinary stuff too, or just regular ordinary death and dying, you know. But
Oh, yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah. So it's my turn now to work on it, and then she's going to get it again, do one more structural edit, then we go over to the line edit, then we go to the copy edit, and then we go into the proofread.
And then you go into the buy my book, book tour. So
Yeah.
what is without giving it too much away, what was, because you've been doing this for 35, 25 years, the hospital,
What, 25, I was a hospice nurse.
and you've been a medium for how long?
Well, I've been working on psychic work since 95. So what is that, 30-ish years?
Okay.
But that's psychic. But then I didn't start mediumship until maybe 15 years ago.
Okay. So what was um what was the the thing that surprised you the most, maybe a passing through the veil that surprised you the most in your years of mediumship, psychic work, and hospice, watching a soul transition through the veil?
Yeah. Boy, I mean, it's really hard to say what surprised me the most. Well,
Well, don't
one,
take that as singular, just throw
yeah.
out something that,
Oh, okay. Is that you're never die alone. I mean, that's really, I mean, that's not really a surprise, but you can see it.
yeah,
And then the group that comes, that gathers. Now, not everybody has the same kind of group. Some people have angels, some people have big, big angels. Why? I don't know why. Some people have big, huge ones, and some people have small ones. Some people have dogs, some people have horses, some people have husbands, wives, grandparents, moms and dads. So why the difference? I don't know. But one lady, she was 104, and I thought she was never going to go. I mean, really, you're 104,
you
like what?
go already. You're 104.
Well, okay, that reminds me of another story too, right? But I used to think, okay, well, what's holding them on here? But one day with this one lady, I tuned in with her. I thought, okay, why is she still here? Well, she was in a garden and she was just fine being in the garden. She was perfectly satisfied. That was kind of like her little transition time. And no, so there was no rush. Okay. But this other lady who was 104, she didn't want, when she was nearing death, the very, like, I thought, oh my God, well, she only has an hour left. I mean, it's like down to that, down to the wire. The next day, she was still here. And so we, we, what surprised me was there was a man at the end of her bed. I saw the man. And when she was dying, I mean, I didn't tell her. She was not, couldn't communicate at that point. I also saw an angel in the corner. And since she looked at, so when she was still here the next day, and the man was nice, he was a good looking man in a suit and, looked just like excited to see her, right? And she said, the next day when I said, what happened? Yours too. What happened last night? She said, I didn't want to go see that man because I was mean to him. So instead of thinking, oh, we don't want to go see the people that weren't mean to, were not nice to us, but she was not nice to him, and she wasn't ready to meet him. So that was a little surprising.
And
That's
this was all in third eye communication? Or
no, so she
she
was
actually,
awake.
oh,
She told me. She told me after she didn't die, the next day, I saw the man that, let's say it's out on Tuesday. I saw the man at the end of her bed and I saw the angel in the corner. Okay, she couldn't talk then. But the next day, when she didn't die, when we were all like, oh my God, what happened? She said, the man at the end of my bed, I didn't want to see him. I wasn't nice to him. So she said it.
wow. Wow. Cool. So I know we got to wrap this up, but I'm going to open up a big can of worms. Any ETs?
With you?
No,
Oh, at the death?
you
Yes.
already told me. You go, you got three ETs around you. That was like one of
Yeah.
the, I'm like, what?
Well, today I feel Mother Mary very strong with you, by the way,
Mm,
on your right shoulder. She's
thank
right by your on your right shoulder. But there's
you.
a whole group over there too. Well, I have.
Every morning I say good morning to her.
Do you really? No,
I
no
do.
wonder.
Her,
I'm getting
Mary Magdalene, and
yeah.
then actually my whole team.
And what about White Buffalo Woman? Because she's there too.
Yes.
Yeah, you've got the group there. I see Mary the closest for some reason, but then it's like she's surrounded by the others.
Mm,
Yeah. Well.
thank you.
I do have one, not, it's funny, not that many people talk about the ETs when they're dying, which is interesting,
But
except I had,
see him? Do you see him in
oh, okay. Once or twice. So,
okay?
but I do have a story about, let's see, a lady who, well, okay, okay, the story goes, I was at my house a day I wasn't working, but I had a spiritual clearing by a man who was maybe a hybrid, I don't know. Okay, he came to my house and he just did stuff. And when he was done, and this was years ago before I even knew about ETs, this was like 2010, maybe?
Yeah.
Say, okay, so, but when he was done, I saw ETs behind him. And they were it was just clear as day to me. These green, I don't know why they always come in as green men. Okay. And he said, yeah, I work with the Arcturians. Okay. I said, great. I didn't know what the Arcturians were, but oh, good. Arcturians. All right. And now, so then I looked up Arcturians, and they have silver spaceships that help people transition from Earth to wherever. So, okay, so
And from wherever to Earth.
yes, that too.
That too.
So then I
They're
have to
going to
tell you,
help you come back here, Kim, in
yeah,
100 years.
I don't, yeah, I really just would prefer to be kind of unaware right now. I want to just skip this phase. Darn it, really. But okay, but the next day, the lady who was my patient that I saw like the day before this guy came to do the clearing, and she had died that early morning, and her family told me now she was in a coma, okay, but she still said a couple words, and she said it. 7 times that day, she said silver spaceship. And they were like, that's all she said all day, silver spaceship. She said it 7 times, and then she died. And the family was like, "Do you know what that means?" And I just said, "Well, maybe look it up. Look, you know." So that was interesting. But the point is, I think one, Arcturians can help us transition, and two, how we're all connected. So something that I was doing affected a patient of mine. Or, we can think about we're sending love to Ukraine, or we're sending love to where, anywhere around the world. We affect each other. Everything affects everything.
Yeah. Yeah. I agree with that 1000%. Yeah.
I It's hard to believe, I think, in our mind, in our humanness, but I that really proved it to me.
Yeah. Cool. What does Owl have to say about all this? We both got Owl.
I know and that means three altogether.
Ooh.
1, 2, 3.
Hmm. Hmm.
Okay, well, as I'm looking at owl right now, owl is not really an owl.
Uh-oh.
It is a symbol. Owl is really an ET.
Hmm.
Okay. And it's because of the way it's showing right now, in my mind's eye, it's like got one wing and it's like shedding it. And I see underneath there that like the body of an ET. That's very interesting. Okay, it is about the way we look at things. How are we looking at the world now? Like I'm a little panicky today. Okay, because I had that dream or whatever, and everything say I could just cry. I've truly everything is. Oh, there's a bent leaf. Oh, is that a leaf hurting? I mean, everything everything is everything's affecting me. But I feel like it is. Alice showing me. First of all, tune up, like get your vibration up. I feel like it's like, come on, girl, you can do this. That's some of the message, but
Yeah.
also. It's how we look at it. Are we going to look pessimistic or are we going to look optimistic?
Yeah. Yeah. Because they they want us to look pessimistic at it so that we're based in that we're hanging out in fear, that we keep going back, so that give us some good news to get us out of the fear, and they drop us more into fear, more into fear. And so what is the ET? I'm going to play with this a little bit. After we can keep going, and we've got to cut this off because we're already at an hour and 15 minutes.
Oh, we are? Oh my gosh. Okay.
We could
Well,
just keep going.
I know. Okay. Yeah.
Well,
Thank you, Danny.
thank you, Kim. This has been fun. Always enjoy chit chat
Always fun.
with you. Yeah.
Chit chat, chit chat. And I want to remind everybody that they're not alone.
Yeah.
Okay. We're never alone.
And that's what this YouTube community is building is, whether you're doing your classes, whether, you're putting up a video or not putting up a video, whatever it is, we're still around, but you need to put up more videos.
I do. I know I do.
Let
I know.
people see that you're still around.
I know. Oh, that's so good. And thank you, Danny. And I know you're doing stuff too. You've got your membership group and you're doing,
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
is that going okay?
Yeah, it is. It's scary because it puts me out there in a different way. And so it's like, oh, okay. But yeah, I'm really enjoying it. Got a great group of people that are really supportive of each other. And,
Oh,
I'm still trying to find my way with it, what it is. Right now it's guided meditations and some readings, but um Yeah, we'll see where this ends up. It's very fluid, which I like.
I know, and I need to participate, but I've just been so busy with the book thing. Honestly, it's like,
Well, this next week we are
yeah.
doing a journey into the frequency of water.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so you're talking about all the water around me,
Yeah.
and I am a big water guy. I taught diving for 30 years. So I know the process of getting people into water and then listening to their experience afterwards.
And not telling him what they experienced.
No, I don't tell them what they experience. Because underwater I can't talk. It just comes out as woo, 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 and yeah, so that doesn't work. But yeah, I got this really cool image. And I remembered this one time when I was diving in Cozumel, and there was a lagoon at that time. This was a long time ago. I don't think it's there anymore. But it was a lagoon that had fresh water in it. So it was the fresh water and the salt water when they met together, and it formed a wall. You couldn't see through it. It was like, it looked like an oil sheen. I go,
Whoa.
this is bizarre. And then
Wow.
you swim through it, and it's another crystal clear um, uh, medium. It's just,
Wow.
you're looking at something different, though. It's why it was wild. And so
Wow.
when I thought about the frequency of water, that was the image that I got. You're going from one medium, air, into water, another medium, and then into another medium that I don't know what it is yet. I'm not
Oh,
going to tell you. You're going to tell me.
wow. I love that.
Yeah.
Oh,
So,
nice.
yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you so much,
Kim,
Danny.
thank you. This has been great. Thank you,
Yes.
everybody, for joining us.
Yes.
And we'll see you soon.
All right. Bye.
Bye.